It's Tuesday, March the 8th, 2011, and I'm Lee Stone with the Daily Outlook for MaxiForex. The US dollar rose versus most of the other major currencies on expectations that the high oil prices might derail the fragile US economic recovery. In addition, the greenback gained ground against the euro after Moody's rating agency cut Greece's credit rating by 3 notches to B1 from Ba1. But the stock markets in the U.S. closed negative as the Dow Jones fell by 0.66% and the Nasdaq lost 1.4%. This erased last week's moderate gains as chip makers slid after a ratings downgrade and oil advanced to a 29-month high. Crude oil is trading today at the highest level since September 2008 due to Middle East supply risk, moving above $105 a barrel. In addition, signs for a recovery of the U.S. economic recovery will raise speculation and fuel demand will rise. Gold fell by 0.15% and closed above $1,432.30 an ounce as a result of investors who are taking profits at these record high levels. Earlier today, the yellow metal reached a new record high of $1,445.70. No economic data is expected today. The euro fell against the dollar after Moody's rating agency cut Greece's credit rating by 3 notches to B1 from Ba1. The pair reached a 4-month high at 140.35 as a result of President Trichit's words on a possible rate hike in April last week. Holding above its strong support level of 139.60 might push the pair back to 1.4 zones, but for the short term, it seems like the pair is heading for a bearish trend. We will be able to see it again, likely at 138.50. Overall, Euro-USD traded with a low of 138.40 and with a high of 140.35. Today, Deutsche Bundesbank President Axel Weber is expected to speak in Frankfurt, and Germany factory orders are expected to get higher by 2.6% versus minus 3.4% previously. The pound fell against the greenback for the second day, though the Bank of England will leave its benchmark interest rate unchanged at record low for the coming week, as policymakers hold off tackling inflation as concerns mount about the strength of the recovery. The trend is bearish, and the pair will test its support at 161.50. Overall, GBPUSD traded with a low of 161.80 and with a high of 163.40. Today, Bank of England Governor Mervyn King Weber is expected to speak. The yen strengthened against the U.S. dollar as stocks fell and commodities gained, boosting demand for haven assets. It seems like the pair will again test a support level of 82. Overall, USDJPY traded with a low of 81.90 and with a high of 82.37. Earlier today, the current account came out worse than expected at 1.1 trillion versus 1.52 trillion previously. Tomorrow, core machinery orders are also expected to show a growth of 2.8% versus 1.7% previously. The Canadian dollar traded mostly unchanged against the dollar in a tight range of 42 pips, fluctuating around the 0.97 zones, and attempting now to determine a further trend. Holding above the support level of 0.97 might rebound the pair back to parity, but if oil prices will keep going up, the pair will probably break its strong support level of 0.97. Overall, USD CAD traded with a low of 0.97 and with a high of 0.9742. Canadian building permits surprised analysts' expectations and declined by 5.1% over January, following a growth of 2.6% the month prior. Today, housing starts are expected to grow by 170K versus 170K previously. Well, that's it for me. Be sure to visit us at MaxiForex.ru.